Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing and first impressions. Today we're unboxing a new brand for me and a new watch called SESAME watches, based on the open sesame, you know, that cave that has a lot of like gold in it and treasures. They named their brand like this. They sent in this model that's called Eyes of the Dragon. So the name of the brand is Arabic based, the name of the model is kind of Chinese based. So let's see what we get inside. So here you get the tools, you have the extra links, you get the little cloth, and here you get the watch itself. Now I'm the first one to admit that when they offered this model, I thought it's a pretty generic, like Explorer type of a watch, but I wanted to get it because of the beads of rice bracelet. If you follow my channel, you know I always say if you've never worn a boar bracelet or beads of rice, you owe it to yourself to at least get once a watch with that, because there's nothing as comfortable as a beads of rice bracelet. And this one appears to be pretty good. Solid end links, milled out clasp, very nice. Okay, let's close the clasp and check out the watch itself. Now, when I say it looked generic, I was actually kind of wrong. Okay, so just go to the web page. This appears like a milky white with basic black markers and hands, but as you can see, that's very far away from the truth. This is not milky white. This is not a plain dial. They offer quite a lot of dial options and colors. But this one, even though it looks probably the most underwhelming on their webpage, in person, it's actually quite stunning. This is not white, this is not plain, this is like silver with a brushed finish. And look at this, the hands and the markers almost have like a blue tint to them. Oh wow, that might be down to the crystal. So this is a $249 watch that, as you can see, came with this beautiful bracelet, solid links and links, as I said. Comes in 38.5 millimeters, 45 something lug to lug. I'll have the specs next to the screen. 12.5 millimeters of thickness. And I just discovered another detail that's not visible on their webpage. Look at the bezel. The bezel is concave. Wow, and blends in with the crystal pretty well. Very cool. Okay, so this watch is full of surprises. On their webpage, it definitely looks pretty generic and ordinary. Now in person, it has very many details that I'm just discovering and that make it look amazing. Wow. The whole watch features a brushed finish, as you can see, with the polished concave bezel, which is great because it goes well with the bracelet that's a combination of brushed and polished. Comes with a screw-in crown, 100 meters of water resistance. The only spec that's kind of missing the mark at this price point is the fact that the crystal is mineral. They should offer it sapphire at this price point, but okay, given the details that I've just discovered, I'm actually fine with it. The date, as you can see, is blacked out. Very cool. Kind of goes with the whole look of the watch. And the markers are actually like, they're painted, but they're painted so thickly they appear almost like applied. Well, like I said, this is just the unboxing and first impressions. I will be doing a full review with macro shots and everything. Then we're going to see the details of this watch. But quite frankly, I'm surprised. It almost has, I don't know if it's down to the crystal, but almost like the dial has a pie pan design, like it's sinking down at the edges. I believe it's down to the crystal, but it does really give a cool effect. And I do like this brushed finish of the dial. Oh wow. Okay, so let's strap it on my wrist to see how it wears, but being 38 point something by 48 point something, I believe this is gonna wear pretty much perfect on my 6.5 inch wrist. So let me just close the clasp, and here it is on my 6.5 inch wrist. Yup, pretty much the perfect size for a sports watch or an adventure type watch. Very cool. And this bracelet, oh my god, I can't wait to start wearing this. Trust me, like I said, if you never tried a beads of rice, you owe it to yourself to try one on. They're simply amazing. Okay, very cool, very nice. The only thing missing other than the sapphire crystal is on the flight adjustment, but $250, we can kind of forgive it. It comes with a closed case back, which I actually prefer. Oh yeah, one more thing. This is not powered by Seiko NH35, but rather it's Orient equivalent. So it's called YN55, and it's actually the Orient's version of their F series movements, but done for third parties. So it does come with hand winding, does come with hacking, and quick set date. So it's like Orient's version of the Seiko's NH35, if you will. What the NH35 is to Seiko's 4R, this YN is to the Orient's F series movement, which is an unorthodox choice, and quite frankly, this is the first watch where I've seen this movement used, so that's another quirky detail that I like. Anyway, so we have left only the Lume Shot, and that's gonna be it for this unboxing and first impressions. I will leave the link to the SESAME watches in the description, so do check them out because they offer like a wide range of colors, including like a two-tone option with the gold bezel, which also looks very cool, and they have a lot of those fume dials with like faux patina lume and everything. I went with this one because quite frankly, like on their webpage, it looked white, but now that I see it, I actually prefer it like this. It's silver, it has this brushed finish. Wow. Okay, I'm mesmerized, and this is the first time, not the first time, but one of the very few times where I'm actually blown away by the watch in person, where the renders really do not do the watch justice. And the crown is nicely signed, has a frosted finish behind the logo. Very, very cool. Okay, so let me just charge the watch. We're gonna do a Lume Shot, and that's gonna be it for today. Okay, with the watch charged, let's zoom in, let the camera focus, and turn off the lights. And there we go. As you can see, the lume is quite good, especially on the hands, but what surprised me is the fact that those blacked out markers and numerals are actually lume. That probably explains why they act so weird and have that colored hue. And as you can see, even the date is lumed, and the lume on the date is actually quite good, almost stronger than the markers. The numerals are already fading out, which is not to be surprising given their blacked out color when you have the light. But overall, a pretty readable watch. Let's turn back on the lights, and that's gonna be it. So like I said, this is just the unboxing and first impressions, so do stay tuned for the full review when I do the macro shots, especially this dial that, as you can see, changes the colors as you move it around. I have to admit, I like this the most. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.